Hello everyone and welcome back to This Week in Halo, the video that catches you up with everything Halo related you've missed from the past 7 days. This week on Halo, we have a lot to talk about. We have a massive Halo position still being advertised for, the brand new Halo Infinite update that has Tony Hawk in it, the brand new Xbox/Microsoft Games conference, and this year it looks like Xbox will be having 2 conferences. We even got more information about Halo Infinite's development, and after I covered the customization situation, all I'm going to say is it could have been so much worse. With that said, it's going to be a big video today, so let's get into it. First up today, we have Halo Studios. It has been 6 months since the reveal of the Unreal Halo era and the name change from 343 Industries to Halo Studios. Surprisingly, the other day, one of their directors shared this image on LinkedIn. It reads, "We are still on the hunt for a creative director here at Halo Studios." If you didn't know, the creative director position is the position Joe Staten used to have, so it is quite the substantial role. I thought this role would have been filled by this point, but it seems like Halo Studios are still hiring, as the description reads, "Own the process of developing one of our titles from start to finish, working with art, design, and franchise leadership to develop the settings, characters, themes, and world that will bring to life the magic of the Halo universe." My point of view is if Halo is still hiring for such a major position, it raises question marks on how soon we're going to see the next Halo game. By the way, yes, the poster is AI made. It wasn't posted on the official Halo Studios or Halo social page, it was on a personal account. Let's move on. Next up today is Halo Infinite's newest update, Operation Forerunner. I gotta say, this update is one of the better ones the game has seen in terms of new content, albeit it is from the Forgers as to be expected, so thank you Forge community. Here's exactly what's in it. First up, we have the new Husky Raid update. The 4v4 linear game mode saw Assault added, and it adds an interesting dynamic as if a team is wiped from the bomb arm, you can quickly get back to the base to score both for and against very quickly. As usual, Husky Raid suffers from the same issue of the gravity hammer spawn killing everyone, and I did notice the skill-based matchmaking is quite competitive in it. Side note, Quick Play has also had its skill-based matchmaking tighten, so most games you play in the Quick Play playlist now, even though it is unranked, will be quite competitive. If you've seen a change in lobby quality, this is why. Next up, we have Big Team Extraction and Big Team Bomb Assault. These will be rotating into the game in about 2 weeks, I'd say, once the Husky Raid Assault playlist rotates out. It features some brand new maps from the community and they look fantastic. The most notable map for sure is Flood Gulch. Yes, the return of Blood Gulch on Halo Infinite, it only took 3 years. This version is a floodified version. I loaded up Halo Infinite to see if I could find the map early, and I could not find it anywhere. Unlike every other map in the showcase, this particular map did not have an author, so I couldn't even look up their gamer tag. There's 4 new big team maps that are going to be added, and I'm sure the 2 new game modes will be integrated into it. This means you can expect a fun big team battle video once it's out, so stay tuned for that. In other Halo Infinite news, there's also a ranked 1v1 playlist that has come into the game, and at the new competitive HCS event, we'll get our first look at the new tactical Counter-Strike round-based One Life mode that is coming to Halo Infinite later this year. There's also the brand new Tony Hawk Pro Skater inspired map. It's called Warehouse, and I thought it was super unique. It even has the Halo decals on the wall, and I love this. I really do. It's funny when I say anything can work with Halo, this is a good example of that. There is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 being remade and re-released very soon. I know there's going to be a Doom crossover. I'd love to see the Master Chief as well. Finally, for Halo Infinite today, we have cosmetics and the shop. That damn shop. To be truthfully honest, the Halo Infinite shop is still horrible. The pricing is the same as the last Operation. I'm not going to name names, but I did see a video this week of someone complaining the shop wasn't working properly. They had 10,000 Halo Infinite store credits. Spend your money however you want, but it did make me think that with how many people are buying all of these cosmetics, nothing is going to change. In terms of free cosmetics this update, you get the Prefect armor set. I personally think it looks really cool. Some people may have their reservations about it, but I thought it was awesome. It's in the 20 tier pass and there's a few free exchange items for players to pick up if you have the Spartan points. Overall, solid update, lots of playable content, and next month will be the brand new gun, the double barrel shotgun, the Mutilator, coming to Halo Infinite. That's going to be a big update. That's going to be a big one, so I'm very excited for that. Once I get more information, of course, I'll make a video about that too. Moving on from that, we have the Microsoft Games Conference. That's right, June. It's only 2 months away, somehow. It feels like we only just left January, but it does mean we're entering new video game announcement season. I said on Twitter the other day, surely, it's been 4 years, if not longer, are we finally going to see Halo? A teaser trailer, something for the franchise. It kind of made me sad in a way that 75% of people who replied to my tweet said we probably aren't going to see anything at the upcoming showcase for Halo. For me, I think at most we'll get a reveal trailer, definitely not gameplay. If there's anything more substantial, it'll be for Halo MCC being on multiple platforms, but again, that's just speculation. Finally today, we have an inside look at Halo Infinite's development. I recently spoke about Halo Infinite's customization situation, and some new information has come out regarding the customization system, and it could have been much worse. No, I am not kidding. For context, Darren Bacon shared that the goal of Halo Infinite was to create a spiritual reboot and offer a thoughtful approach to the franchise moving forward. We wanted to modernize Halo assets in a way that made sense for our game while still respecting the original artistic intent. I gotta say, with how Halo Infinite looks, they absolutely nailed this. Here's the part about customization. Internally, the Mark 7 was referred to as the Halo Infinite Armor Core. It was designed to visually represent all of our core art direction pillars. It was a deliberate return to the legacy design philosophy rooted in the Bungie era. We brought in Isaac Hannaford for the concept work since he played a key role in Halo Reach, and as expected, he nailed it. I'll put some extra work from Isaac Hannaford on screen now. He has some truly iconic artwork. You may not know the man, but you know his art. This sounds like at least at one point, Mark 7 was planned to be the armor core for Halo Infinite. He continues on to say, as for the Fractures content, you know, that non-canon content, I spent a lot of time trying to stop it or at least redirect it towards something more consistent with the Halo universe. That push largely came from the live and publishing side, in brackets MCC, where the focus was on exploring monetization through a more Fortnite style model. I actually think Fortnite is genius, a conversation for another day, but it has a very distinct identity and it's designed from the ground up to support it. Halo also has a distinct identity, and I think we should be more careful about how we protect that, especially with Halo being a $5 billion Xbox flagship franchise. Now, this actually surprised me. Some of the MCC team, if not all of the MCC team, were the ones pushing for heavier Fortnite microtransactions. This might actually explain the microtransaction pitch for Halo MCC and the subsequent end of development once the Halo community said absolutely not. This might actually mean the Halo community made the right decision in not allowing microtransactions into Halo MCC, which I thought was wild. Darren finally goes on to say, personally, I would have much rather seen us take a more thoughtful, lore-driven direction, like done with the Mark 7 introducing lost or classified Halo 3 era suits that feel more authentic to the universe. That kind of addition deepens the world rather than diluting it. When I play Halo, I want to be transported into that universe, not distracted by things that feel out of sync with it. Two things to say about this. One, this echoes what I was saying about video games losing their soul and personality. Destroying a game's art style and identity just to sell skins, I'm looking at you, Call of Duty, does more harm to your brand in the long term than chasing short-term profits, and it's not the way to go. Second, and this is really good evidence of this, whenever I say the day-to-day devs who work at Halo Studios, 343, anywhere, they love Halo. They get Halo. Unfortunately, with it being such a large studio, not everybody sees it that way. It's why I'm always balanced in what I say, because I know a lot of people who work at that studio think exactly the same as we do. And that's it. That's this week in Halo. A really good Halo Infinite update today, and the new Big Team Battle update will be fantastic to play. The question I have for all of you today is, do you think Halo will be at the Microsoft conference? If yes, what are we going to see? With all of that said, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.